The Keystone XL pipeline has officially been canceled. Hayley Woodin with Business in Vancouver is joining us now with more on the impact of this decision. Hayley.
What this means for Albertans is that they're still going to be paying about $1.3 billion for a pipeline that will ultimately never be built. This is because the Alberta government had agreed to invest about $1.5 billion in equity in the project, and work had been underway on the pipeline north of the border for several months, and those are costs that ultimately cannot be brought back. Others are also saying there's still the supply and demand issue for pipelines. There's a lot of Canadian oil, but fewer and fewer ways to get that oil to market and to refineries south of the border, which could mean lower prices for Canadian oil.
All right, and BC has temporarily agreed to halt logging in 2 areas where there are old growth forests. This had been called for a number of weeks by protesters. What is this going to mean?
It'll mean that approximately 2,000 hectares of old growth forest on Vancouver Island across 2 sites will be protected for a period of 2 years. This comes at the request of 3 local First Nations who now have time to develop stewardship plans. There's one company that has logging rights to one of those areas. That company is not going to be compensated for the fact it can't log for a period of 2 years, and the company seems to be okay with that.
All right. Hayley Woodin with Business News this morning. Thanks, Hayley.
Thanks, Sonia.